What does it feel like to win a gold medal? Like nothing you have ever imagined.
In 1968, Madeline Mims became, and still is, the only American woman to ever win an Olympic gold medal in the 800 meters.
I remember standing on the winner's stand and looking up and seeing my flag raised and thinking, that's because of me. As I came through the line, the finish line, I could hear my mom hollering, and she's like, "Thank you, Jesus, that's my baby." And I was like, I just kind of looked up and saw her just praising God. I was like, that's my mom.
After her initial Olympic success, Madeline continued winning titles and breaking records. But when the time came to compete in the next Olympics, she was experiencing some personal challenges.
1972, Munich, Germany, was a hell year for me because I became a single parent to raise a son. I also was running very angry. I was hurt, and I wasn't out there to glorify God. I was out there to show you can't keep a good woman down. And that's the way I felt about it.
But it would be the Black September massacre of the Israeli Olympic team that had a lasting impact on Madeline's life.
I got up and I went out on one of our sprinters' balconies that was facing the Israeli building. And we couldn't understand what was going on. We saw all these men in black suits walking around, and all of a sudden there were guys on top of the roofs, and we didn't know that they were sharpshooters because they had on sports gear. So we're pointing at them like, "Oh, they gonna get in trouble?" You know, what are they doing on top of the buildings? And finally, Floppy Hat comes out, and he turned sideways, and then we saw a gun, and it hit us. This dude could blow us away, and we all turned at the same time and ran toward the door. I'm in the front because I had been by the railing, and so that means my back now is toward him. And the fear hit me so hard, thinking, they're making too much noise. He's gonna get really upset and turn around and start shooting, and I could just feel bullets riveting through my back. It was a moment that was very, very traumatic for me.
In all, Madeline competed in 3 Olympic Games, and it was during those years that God was preparing her for an even greater purpose than just winning gold medals.
People would come to me and talk to me that were on the team about my faith and about their faith and how does this work and what does this mean in the Bible. And I didn't know that the Lord was making me a chaplain at the time, counseling and being there and serving my teammates.
Since 1988, Madeline has served as chaplain to every U.S. Olympic team. She sees it as a role so vital to Olympic athletes, some who may come up short of realizing their Olympic dreams.
People that you love have seen their dreams die after years of training. But to be there with them, it's one thing for them to experience the death of a dream. It's another thing for them to experience it alone. And sometimes you don't say anything, you're just there. It's your presence. You're representing God, and you're saying He's not left you alone. And He's here with you, and you're gonna get through this. We'll rejoice with those who rejoice, and we'll weep with those who weep. But we'll love them all